don't want to fight, George.
I don't want to fight either. Look, I'm sorry.
Bullshit. Oh my God.
Welcome to today's video, where we're diving into the world of Shampoo 1975. This film, directed by Hal Ashby, is a quirky and insightful look at the 1960s and 70s, mixing comedy with drama. But beyond the plot and the performances, there are some bizarre, little-known facts about the film that are sure to surprise you. Let's get started with 10 weird facts about Shampoo. The film was inspired by real life. The screenplay for Shampoo was based on the life of a real Hollywood hairdresser, J. Sebring, who was known for his work with celebrities. Sebring had connections with many famous people, and his life was an inspiration for the film's central character, George, played by Warren Beatty. The film not only draws from his lifestyle, but also from his complex relationships with Hollywood's elite. Warren Beatty's role wasn't originally intended for him. Warren Beatty was not the first choice for the lead role of George. In fact, the role was initially offered to other actors, but Beatty, who was both a producer and the star of the film, pushed for his casting. His charm and charismatic portrayal of the character helped define the film's success, and his involvement also helped secure the funding for the project. It was an unusual blend of comedy and drama. Shampoo defies traditional genre conventions. It mixes comedy with serious social and political themes, exploring the complexities of relationships, politics, and personal identity during the turbulent 1960s. This blending of tones was one of the reasons the film stood out from other films of its time, as it showed audiences that a film could both entertain and provoke thought. Beatty's hairdressing skills were minimal. Warren Beatty, who played a hairdresser in the film, didn't have extensive experience with cutting or styling hair before taking on the role. To prepare for his role, he spent just a few days with real hairdressers to learn the basics, which might explain why his performance behind the salon chair seemed more believable. Despite this lack of experience, his performance brought authenticity to the film's central profession. The movie was a satirical commentary on the 60s and 70s. While Shampoo might seem like a light comedy at first glance, it's actually a sharp commentary on the political and cultural upheavals of the 1960s and early 1970s. It takes aim at the superficiality of Hollywood, the sexual revolution, and the changing power dynamics of the time. It's a film that, on the surface, seems simple but offers much more beneath, with a biting critique of society's moral contradictions. Shampoo boasted a stellar ensemble cast, including Christie, Goldie Hawn, and Lee Grant. However, behind the scenes, the relationships between the cast members were often complicated, especially since many of them had real-life love triangles mirrored in the film. Tensions on set were high, which only added to the drama, further intensifying the realism of the emotional conflicts portrayed in the film. Goldie Hawn's character was based on real people. Goldie Hawn's character, Jill, is often described as a blend of real-life people, including actresses and socialites from the 1960s. Jill's character, a wealthy woman who navigates complex relationships, mirrors the kind of socialites who were part of Hollywood's elite circles during the time the film was set. Hawn's portrayal brought a mix of innocence and cunning to a character that was both modern and timeless. The filming location was a Hollywood salon. While many films rely on studio sets, Shampoo took advantage of a real Hollywood salon as its main setting. The production team used an actual salon to film the majority of the movie's hairdressing scenes, giving the film an authentic atmosphere and allowing the actors to interact with real hairstylists. This decision helped create a unique sense of realism that made the salon scenes stand out in the film. The film is affected by the X rating. Shampoo was one of the few mainstream films of the time to receive an X rating. This was partly due to its frank treatment of sexuality, which was a bold move for a Hollywood film during that era. The film's sexual content and adult themes marked a shift in what was considered acceptable on screen in the 1970s, as it pushed boundaries for explicitness in mainstream cinema. The title Shampoo had multiple meanings. The title of the film, Shampoo, isn't just a reference to the protagonist's job as a hairdresser. It also symbolically reflects the way the characters lather and scrub through their relationships, often with no clear direction or purpose. It's a metaphor for the fleeting and often empty nature of the characters' lives, highlighting the disillusionment of the era. So, there you have it. Shampoo 1975 is a fascinating and multi-layered film that combines historical accuracy with satire, celebrity culture with political commentary. It's a true reflection of its time, and these weird facts about the film just scratch the surface of what makes it so unique. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more content on classic films. See you in the next video.